Jill Duggar has many people on her mind this Father's Day, including her dad, Jim Bob Duggar. Happy Father's Day to my wonderful hubby at Derick Dillard Growing Heart, Jill, 34, wrote via Instagram on Sunday, June 15, paying tribute to husband Derick Dillard. ILYSM, and I'm so proud of you, and I know your dad would be too. Watching you with our kids melts my heart and reminds me how blessed I am to get to do life with you by my side. Thanks for loving well and pointing us back to Jesus through all the ups and downs. XOXOXO. Jill shared several snaps of Derick, 36, with their 3 sons, Israel, Samuel and Frederick, whom they welcomed in 2015, 2017 and 2022, respectively. She also uploaded a selfie of the couple, who tied the knot in 2014, visiting the gravesite of late daughter Isla. Jill revealed in April 2024 that she suffered a stillbirth. And happy Father's Day to my own dad at Duggar, who always made time for his kids and kept things exciting and adventurous growing up, including the family bike rides, work days at the car lot, meals of cold butter beans with ketchup and barbecue tunafish sandwiches, she continued in her Sunday post. Jill also honored Derick's father, whom she shared she never met on this side of eternity. I get a little glimpse every day into the man you were just by being married to a wonderful son you helped raise, she concluded. Thank you for teaching him to love Jesus, work hard, treat women with respect, be a man of integrity and not be afraid to show compassion and care to others. I am forever grateful and look forward to catching up in person one day on the other side. Jill, who rose to fame with her family in TLC's 19 Kids and Counting, has been candid through the years about her ups and downs with her parents and siblings. After the series was cancelled, Jill returned for the spin-off Counting On in 2017, but exited the show alongside Derick 2 years later. We were ready to leave and felt strongly about leaving. There are definitely some issues there, Jill exclusively told Us Weekly in 2021. We definitely feel like we're in a healthy place now for our family and have control over our lives. Certain people are more supportive than others. I think it ebbs and flows with a family of that size. Every family has drama, and so when you've got that many more people giving opinions or whatever, it can get crazy. Jill shared an update on her relationship with her parents in November 2024, telling a follower who asked that it was complicated. I feel like we are in a rebuilding phase now with healthy boundaries still in place, she wrote via her Instagram story at the time. We try to hang out whenever it works well and we have the bandwidth to navigate. Sadie Robertson Huff isn't backing down from a little backlash. The Duck Dynasty, The Revival star exclusively told Fox News Digital that she recently experienced cancel culture after a TikTok dance video sparked unexpected outrage. I experienced a touch of cancel culture there, Robertson Huff said. Honestly, I wasn't even paying attention to the song. The backlash began after Robertson Huff and her sister jumped on a 2024 TikTok trend, a viral line dance set to Beyoncé's hit song, Texas Hold'em. The 28-year-old influencer said she and her sisters are always looking for social media trends to try. We did the trend, and people had a problem with the song and different things. And so, I got a lot of backlash. Robertson Huff said the online criticism hit harder because much of it came from people she thought would be in her corner. It was a lot from the church, which is disappointing because I felt like it just, instead of being unifying, we just added so much division and hate, she admitted. Rather than go silent, Robertson Huff deleted the post and turned the moment into a message about faith, forgiveness and accountability. I ended up deleting the video, she told Fox News Digital. But I wanted to come on and just kind of share why I deleted the video. Because I think a lot of times on social media, especially with cancel culture, you just hide or delete the video and say, sorry, didn't mean to do that. But I actually just wanted to open it up to a bigger conversation. Robertson Huff, who's built a digital ministry for Gen Z through her online platform, said she hoped the backlash reminded Christians to extend grace, not pile on. Hey friends, like if we're the church, and we're in the body of Christ, we have to have each other's back, she urged. Yes, there's a place to speak into people's life. Yes, we hold each other accountable, but also, believe the best in someone. She added that the experience left her thinking about how quick people are to celebrate someone's fall. If I got that much hate for doing something I didn't even mean to do wrong, what happens whenever I do mess up? Because we're all human, she said. Sometimes, on social media, you see people almost rejoice when someone else does the wrong thing or falls down. It's like, no, actually help a brother. Pick him back up. Robertson Huff pointed to 1 Corinthians 13 as her reminder. Love doesn't rejoice in wrongdoing, it rejoices in truth. The Duck Dynasty alum told Fox News Digital that Grace and family have kept her grounded through public pressure. Now, she's using her platform to push back against cynicism and cancel culture by leading with faith. The mom of 3 recently welcomed a baby girl named Kit with her husband, Christian Huff. Just weeks after Kit arrived, the couple was already juggling family, faith and a packed schedule. "We just welcomed Kit. She's only 2 months old, 2.5 months old, and it has been such a wild 2 months, Robertson Huff told Fox News Digital. 3 weeks after giving birth, Robertson Huff hosted her annual LO Sister Conference in Monroe, Louisiana, drawing more than 4,000 young women to worship and connect. "We put on our LO Sister Conference when Kit was like 3 weeks old," Robertson Huff shared. "And I think one of the coolest things about that, and doing this right now, it's like getting to do it as a family." Robertson Huff said she learned early on from her parents, Duck Dynasty stars Willie and Corey, that family and faith should go hand in hand, especially when life gets hectic. "We really believe this, and my parents really modeled this well for us, that if we're called to something, that's a call in our family's life," she said. "I love to bring my girls to be a part of it, my husband, too." Robertson Huff and Christian tied the knot November 25, 2019, on the Robertson family's Louisiana farm. The couple welcomed their first baby girl in 2021, Honey James, followed by Haven Bell in May 2023. Duck Dynasty, The Revival, Season 2 is currently in production, with the premiere date to be announced. All 10 episodes of Season 1 are available on Hulu.